We cover weather and traffic every 10 minutes on KBOI 2 News this morning. For a lot of the kids out there, today's the last day of school.
School's out for summer. Leave it to us. You couldn't expect us to get through an entire day without someone breaking into a song. We've already done it once today, but I'm just trying.
I just remember this was like the most exciting day as a kid.
I loved the last day of school.
Yeah, for sure. And yesterday, though, like I think every time that there's the last day of school, the weather's nice. Because yesterday there was some rain.
Yeah.
You knew that couldn't be the last day
It
of
is a
school.
formula. I think I remember every single year getting out and either having a pool party or like doing something to celebrate, going and like playing in the park.
Yep.
And it was always nice. So glad we can continue that trend. A perfect way to kick off summer vacation. We'll give you a look at your weather headlines this morning to start you off. A toasty weekend coming our way for the first weekend of summer. Maybe you're hitting the road, but if you're sticking around, prepare for those 90s tomorrow. By late Sunday, we could see some storms fire up around here. They'll get started mostly in the mountains and then could fire through here in the valleys as well. Just a slight chance at this point, followed by a cool down on Monday. That cool down coming with a cold front, and that's mostly going to leave us just more comfortable by Monday. Turning hot again, though, early next week, so it'll be kind of a brief cool down, but should feel nice for the early next week. Beautiful conditions out there, still overcast up in McCall, some clouds lining the lake there, but a nice sunrise here in downtown Boise. Things looking good this morning. 52 degrees, we're 51 here at our studios downtown, but 52 out at the airport. Quiet conditions on the satellite and radar, not just for us, but for many of our neighboring states. So that weak storm that rolled through yesterday, most everything falling apart. We're going to stay dry thanks to some high pressure that's building in and kind of sitting smack over the top of us as we get into tomorrow. So really no clouds out there to worry about today. Looking good into the afternoon for those pool parties and anything you have planned this weekend. By tomorrow evening, I think we'll just start to see increased cloud cover. Could see a stray shower mostly over the mountain ranges tomorrow night, but overall looking pretty good through the weekend. So smooth sailing into Sunday. Then by late Sunday, we do add in that chance for some showers and isolated storms. Most of this, again, going to target the high elevations up toward McCall, the northern mountains, and over in parts of the south central mountain range too. But we could see one of those stray storms sneak through southwest Idaho here. Any of those storms that we see shouldn't be severe necessarily, but could be packing a little bit of a punch with some gusty winds, heavy rain, and some small hail too. So that'll take us into early Monday morning, but by Monday, I think we start to clear out. So could notice more cloud cover early Monday, but for the most part, just looking at cooler temperatures for the first part of next week. For today, your daytime highs low to mid 80s here in the Treasure Valley and across much of southwest Idaho. 70s in the mountains, 71 in McCall, mid 70s for the Sun Valley area. We'll be in the 70s this evening if you've got plans to be out and about a little bit later on. Clear skies, very comfortable temperatures, a perfect evening to go for a nice long walk, spend some time out in that sunshine. Hey, maybe we're ready to dive into summer, right? With this forecast, no way to say no to it. We're at 93 tomorrow. So again, climbing into the 90s, typical for this time of the year, but not necessarily normal, our average high temperature, back in the mid to upper 70s. We'll stick with the upper 80s tomorrow. More clouds coming into the picture later on in the day. That isolated storm is possible later, but for the most part, smooth sailing all the way through the 7-day forecast. So 90s on Saturday for you tomorrow. We'll cool off for the first part of next week, but then we jump right back up. We kind of just do this 10-degree jump between today and tomorrow, and then same story between Monday and Wednesday of next week. So we'll give you a little bit of everything, some 70s, 80s, and 90s, but those upper 80s are going to feel more like 90, I think, than anything else. So might as well call it.